Never, ever apologize to SJWs. That's right. Never do it. Never apologize to these people. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I'm Ethan Van Sciver. Disney is reportedly asking GINA CARANO to apologize. Say sorry for not being a weirdo if she still wants a Mandalorian spinoff. Do you? Do you still want that Mandalorian spinoff bad enough to actually humble yourself before these absolute creeps and weirdos on the internet? Or do you just want to guillotine choke them all out? I mean, I recommend that you be yourself. Never apologize. Never apologize to these people because you didn't fall in line with their weirdo PC strictures. And put your pronouns in your Twitter bio. That's what this is all about. As if to say, in case you haven't noticed, I am a woman, beautiful woman. We notice, Gina. We notice that. We don't need you to tell us. So instead, you put beep, bop, boop in there as your pronouns. Made a lot of people laugh and made a lot of other people completely ass mad. There are a lot of people out there who post much more offensive and inflammatory things on the internet than GINA CARANO. Yet, like her co-star, Pedro Pascal, who has complete and total Trump derangement syndrome, a complete offensive freak. That guy is a guy who should apologize. If we're handing out apologies, Pedro Pascal needs to come first. He's offended so many people by being aggressively hateful. Not just, saying, I'm not going to play along with your games. Pedro Pascal's aggressively hateful towards half of the country, and nobody's asking him to apologize. And frankly, we don't need him. Every time he takes off his helmet, I'm like, what the I don't think... That's not what I was hoping Mandalorian looked like. I was hoping he looked like Clint Eastwood. He doesn't look like Clint Eastwood. He looks like he should be serving me a hamburger, and I'm tired of it. I would like a hamburger. Thank you, Pedro. But her status as a principal cast member on one of the world's biggest TV shows has acted as a lightning rod for controversy, given her itchy Twitter finger over the last few months. Now, I watched the new Mandalorian today. It was a filler episode, but GINA CARANO featured in it quite prominently, and she was great as usual. She is irreplaceable as a truly badass female character. She's got the broad shoulders, and yet she's got the really beautiful face. Who are you going to replace her with exactly? Who is out there that you are going to? Is there another champion out there who could take Gina's place? And not only that, the fans really like her, except for the weirdos who only. I mean, there are people out there right now whose job it is to police the actors and actresses, the performers, the artists out there who are producing entertainment for us, to make sure that their politics and their behavior fall in line with politically correct culture. And I don't think we should tolerate these people. I don't think that they should be the ones making the rules about who gets to work where, who gets to entertain us, what they're allowed to say. I don't think these people should be humored. I think that, yeah, I don't know. I think they should be rounded up. These people are absolutely nuts. Medicated, please. Fans have been repeatedly calling for Disney and Lucasfilm to hand the actress her marching orders. Oh my goodness, she won't write that she's a she, her, and her Twitter. Fire her, please. But other than offer personal thoughts that go against the grain of things like popular opinion and proven science, she hasn't technically done anything wrong, guys. She hasn't, not even technically, she hasn't done anything wrong. Still, it feels as if barely a day goes by without Carano making the headlines for her social media activity. And even, by the way, GINA CARANO complimented our living room. Yeah, I mean, she's so good with fan interaction. She follows my account on Twitter. I posted that my wife had decorated our living room for Christmas, and we were all feeling very festive. And she hit like on it. I mean, you know how good that feels to be a fan of a TV show and have one of the stars of the TV show actually following you and hitting like on some of your tweets? That's really, really good fan interaction. God bless GINA CARANO. She's welcome to come over. We'll give her hot cocoa. All right, so Disney will be keenly aware of the continued backlash, something that won't sit well with the Mouse House's staunchly family-friendly reputation. What exactly is not family-friendly about being center right-wing in the United States of America? She's got Midwestern values. Most of the people who watch Disney product, most of the people who have been Disney fans probably agree with her. but they're quiet because they're not weirdos. They have things to do. They also have a lot of money to spend. They're the ones that are going to Disney World and Disneyland. They're the ones who bring their families by the carload to see Disney movies. I don't think they should be ignored. Of course, ever since Cara Dune first appeared on The Mandalorian, there's been talk of her getting a spinoff, although fans have considerably cooled on the idea recently. Oh, speak for yourselves. And while it remains to be seen what will happen with it, insider Daniel Rickman claims that Disney have now taken matters into their own hands and have asked the former MMA fighter to apologize for her repeated transgressions. Otherwise, she can forget about this Solo series. Over on her Patreon account, the tipster shared the following. Disney told GINA CARANO she needs to apologize if she wants her own spinoff. Hey, GINA CARANO, if you want to be in a TV show on Disney Plus that makes the Disney Corporation millions and millions and millions of dollars, you better say you're sorry for hurting the feelings of weirdos on Twitter by not doing exactly what they asked you to do all the time. Is that understood, young lady? Let's get that done right away. Of course, this sounds suspiciously like blackmail, and it's hard to imagine that the hierarchy would offer such a severe ultimatum to one of their contracted talents when they have no grounds to discipline her over what she posts on Twitter in her free time. And again, her Twitter account, go look at it. There is nothing offensive there. She is just refusing to virtue signal on behalf of freaks. Not only that, Rickman also shared just the other week that the project had already been canceled. Perhaps things have changed, though. In any case, the insider has a proven track record when it comes to Hollywood scoops, so we're inclined to believe him on this one. So, yeah, this is from a little while ago, weeks and weeks ago. Let me click on this link here and see what happens. But boom, Disney's reportedly canceled plans for GINA CARANO's Mandalorian spinoff. This is from 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so they're saying 3 weeks ago that perhaps the thing's been canceled. Maybe they've had second thoughts now. I certainly hope so. I mean, a Cara Dune series would be very, very popular. And since Disney is just excreting Star Wars television stuff for Disney Plus right now, I wouldn't be so quick to get rid of the idea of a Cara Dune series starring GINA CARANO just because she put beep bop boop in her Twitter handle. It's pretty silly. I mean, it really is silly. If these wackadoos on Twitter have this kind of control over Disney corporate and their future and what gets made and what doesn't get made, then they're far too powerful. Things really do need to change. The anti-Carano mob would no doubt be thrilled with the news. Of course, but as it stands, she remains a key part of The Mandalorian, and unless she gets killed off in the next 2 weeks, and she better not, we can probably expect to see Gina back for Season 3, even if she doesn't get her own show in the end. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't care if she gets her own show or not, but she should stay on The Mandalorian. Cara Dune is a character. People want her there, and, as long as it's natural, as long as, she's needed, she should be allowed to be a part of the show. What do you guys think? Do you think they're going to kill Cara Dune? Do you think she deserves her own series? I mean, they're giving Cassian Andor his own series. Maybe GINA CARANO's Cara Dune, who is much more relevant right now to Star Wars. Maybe she might deserve her own series as well, more spin-offs out of... I mean, she's definitely more important than that Asian X-Wing pilot they're giving. They're giving their own series to the guy who asked Cara Dune if she lost anyone, and she's from Alderaan. Did you lose anyone? They're giving that guy his own series. Maybe they should consider giving Cara Dune one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to this channel. Please do subscribe. We have daily content, and again, it really helps to push back against YouTube's attempted and deliberate suppression of channels with messages like mine. All I'm saying is that GINA CARANO should not apologize to social justice warriors on Twitter. If you agree, subscribe and tell YouTube they can't stop us from speaking our mind. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again later with another video.
New from All Caps Comics, Rainbow, the Brute, the last real man in fairyland. A tale of prismatic pain, a spectrum of brutality, and a pretty good dad. Choke slam a unicorn by backing it today, only on Indiegogo. hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053. And I'll probably open it up on the live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. Hey, you want to follow me on Twitter? Are you sure? Well, if so, I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. That's at Ethan Van Sciver. See you there.